Hey everyone, it's Dylan with SeaTee Aquatics, and today we're talking about monthly maintenance. Monthly maintenance includes tasks for our saltwater aquarium that are super critical, but performed less frequently than something that we would perform in daily or weekly maintenance that we talked about in previous weeks. Here are some of the key monthly maintenance tasks that I like to perform in my saltwater aquarium to keep it thriving. The first is to perform a deep cleaning. This kind of goes hand in hand with our weekly water change, but once a month I like to get even more thorough and super clean the tanks. On top of just removing algae and cleaning the glass, I like to try and scrub the rocks a little bit and vacuum out the gravel the best as possible. I also like to get into the filters and remove any detritus from the sump or from the rear chamber of the aquarium. This added detail in the cleaning, based on a weekly water change, helps to ensure that nitrate and phosphate levels aren't going to build up in pockets in the rocks and in hard to reach places. I also like to use a pump to help blow out any detritus from pockets within the rocks. On top of just cleaning the sump, I like to go through and make sure that I replace any media that may be expired or overused, and clean the filter socks and replace them. This can be done weekly as well, but on a monthly basis, it's super important to clean out every part of your filter and sump and replace anything that's been used up. After a more thorough cleaning, I also like to go and do a more thorough equipment check. I'll also remove any equipment from the tank that may be dirty or starting to experience buildup and clean it using some citric acid. You can let your pumps soak in citric acid for an hour and then use a toothbrush to clean them off. This will help to remove any coralline algae buildup or any precipitation buildup from additives near maybe your return pump or a power head. This is also a good point to check heaters and lights to make sure that everything is working as it should. This is also a good time to inspect your livestock. This is something that we've talked about in daily maintenance, but now we can be a little bit more hands-on. If any coral's starting to get overgrown, now is a good time to trim it back and create some frags. It's also a good time to inspect stuff like your cleanup crew. Over time, cleanup crew tends to die off. So I like to inspect it on a monthly basis, and I will add more cleanup crew members if needed. At this point, you should have thoroughly inspected and cleaned your entire tank and decided whether or not you need to add anything or make any changes. Monthly maintenance allows you to address any aspects of your reef aquarium that may not need as much attention as weekly tasks, but are still essential in creating a happy, healthy, and thriving ecosystem, and they are essential for long-term success. It's also important to remember that the specific needs for your aquarium may be different than mine or anybody else's, so it's important to tailor these tasks to the needs of your specific aquarium. Regular monitoring and adjustments are the key to overall success in creating a happy, healthy, and thriving ecosystem. So there you go. Today, we talked about the monthly maintenance tasks that I like to perform on my reef aquariums. Hope you enjoyed what you saw, and remember, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications to join us on our journey through the sea. Or drop a comment below and let us know what you thought of the video. Thanks for watching.